What's up, guys? I'm SaltEMike, and this is your Star Citizen Week in Review for January 17th, 2022. The team is back to work, but we're not really getting the video content and community engagement type content from the team, but we do have patches on the PTU for 3.16.1, and yeah, Jumptown is over, so I don't really know what to do, but Xeno threat is on the horizon, so maybe that'll be fun. All that and more on today's Week in Review. And as always, if this is your first week in review, this is where I take all of the official Star Citizen news coming out of CIG each week and throwing my opinions in there as well. If you didn't know, I do live stream on twitch.tv/SaltEMike every day but Monday, so I can get this video out to you guys. And thank you very much for getting us over the 1,000 subscriber threshold on SaltEMike too. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. So I really appreciate you guys who came over and subscribed from the last video. But we do have quite a bit to get through, given that there's not much going on at CIG. And we're going to start out with patch notes. And they started out with a patch watch. So the only real thing coming into 3.16.1 so far is the Derelicts. And like most things, they're the what could be rather than a fully polished, complete feature. So they don't sound that exciting, to be honest, except for maybe one thing, and we'll touch on that towards the end of this little discussion. There's 12 completely different puzzle derelicts across 9 moons, except for the fact that they're all caterpillar wrecks. So they only used one ship for these derelicts, but they should be unique enough. But again, one ship I feel like is a bit underwhelming, but at the same time, I haven't participated in these yet, so I want to hear your comments down below on what you think about them. The tractor beam could be mandatory to complete some of these missions, so come prepared. Except mission crew, black box, cargo retrieval, and time deliveries. These are the mission types that potentially will provide these missions for you. So if you were looking for the derelicts, those are the missions you're looking for on your Mobi-Glass. Now, the thing that could be really interesting are there are different types of rewards. There's like common rewards and rare rewards that you'll find at the end of these. So that is what I find exciting, is the potential there. But again, we don't have items in the game that are valuable enough to get excited over when you find them. Nothing. There's literally nothing. It's just armor and weapons and things like that that honestly there isn't much of a reason to choose one over the other. Cold armor sometimes is a good thing, but there are very few items that are valuable to the player in terms of their usability. And yeah, so the potential is there. The delivery is still not, because there's so much more to go for Star Citizen. Speaking of that, this is just a tier 0 version of something. But what's really cool is the Montreal studio is showing their competence. They're putting out a feature that is beyond what we've seen for tier 0 versions from CIG in the past. There's a number of different puzzles. Even though they're all on the same ship, that's a lot of work that was done there. And I don't know. The Montreal studio seems really awesome. So just kind of putting a positive spin on that as well, because it's just true. Then moving on to our patch notes. So we had 3.16.1 drop on the PTU, and again, derelict spaceships were the highlight. There's trip mines and traversals and all these things that may lead to a reward again. And yeah, this is the first place you'll see laser trip mines, so feel free to check those out. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. They also increased payouts for player bounties, it seems. I think this is an attempt to create more PvP encounters against unlawful players. Think Jumptown, right? You want to bring people to locations, you want to bring people to each other, and if it's a big reward, maybe somebody will go after it, maybe a group will go after it. There's a lot of other issues that come into play here, like high-speed combat, that need to be resolved in order for this to really, really work, but a good start, I think. 3.16.1b on the PTU was just a polished pass for derelicts. They added more mines, fixed some issues around them. They also reduced the Mustang Delta rocket pods. I think it's more than just the rocket pods that are problematic. We've been yelling for a month now about things like the C788s. So get your stuff together, CIG. What's going on here? Talk to us, communicate with us about this major issue. 3.16.1c, updates to normal and rare loot crates. This is what I was talking about. This is kind of what makes me want to join the PTU and start checking this out. They did say rare, so I get hooked over those kind of things. But again, what is rare? So leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experiences were with the common and rare loots from the Derelicts, because I was playing Jumptown all weekend, so I haven't had a moment to check these out yet. Then, this is actually something kind of big. Shield ship changes. So they're testing out where, at the moment, before 3.16.1, if your shields went down and a player was shooting your hull, that didn't count towards your shield regen penalty. So when you took damage to your shields, that would restart the counter for when your shields would start to regen again. Now, if you hit the hull, that also restarts the counter. It also sounds like if you hit a side of a shield on, let's say, a capital ship that is full, that will make sure that the side that is down also does not regen. I don't know if I like that necessarily. I think focusing on one side of shields makes a lot of sense for capital ships, but again, we're really heavy on asking you to put some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. Did I understand that correctly? Let me know in the comments down below. Other updates, we had a Derelict feedback thread. So all the 3.16.1 PTU patches, provide your feedback here in this thread. Link is in the description. We had a lore post on the CDF, or the Civilian Defense Force, in preparation for the next Xeno threat event coming. That was this weekend, actually. There was a playtest. Speaking of that, over the weekend they playtested, but there are some major known issues that could prevent the event from working properly, so I think they wanted to get these nailed down. Let me know how it went. I work weekends, so I didn't get to participate in this because, again, there was a Jumptown weekend that was extended, and this was pretty awesome. I work weekends, again, so I had to choose. I had to choose between the Xeno threat playtest or play on the PTU. Or play the Jumptown event. So I played with my org at Jumptown. It was a really good time, but I did miss out on the Xeno threat playtest as well as the Derelicts so far, unfortunately. Lastly, there was client hotfixes. They did some things related to easy anti-cheat, and that'll do it for this week, guys. It's we're starting to roll back into the normal weeks in reviews. I just want to say thank you. The last 3 weeks in reviews have eclipsed 10,000 views. So all that tells me is people are really starting to enjoy these videos. The comments are overwhelmingly positive, and I feel like I'm starting to find my place here on YouTube in the Star Citizen space. It is a good feeling. For a long time, it was hard. You're working hard, you're putting in a lot of effort to the videos, and you're looking around and everybody else is eclipsing you. And it's the YouTube algorithm is the YouTube algorithm, and it just comes down to your content. And if you keep working hard at it and keep doing things that people want to listen to, eventually you'll get there. And it feels like we're starting to eventually get there and gather some momentum and all those things. So just kind of sharing a little personal achievement stuff that feels really good. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for subscribing and watching the videos, because it really feels like the effort that's being put in is getting the reward that is expected to come out at this point. I don't expect to grow much more from here, because the Star Citizen community, as far as content goes, is still so much in its infancy, just like the game. And yeah, I'm happy with my place now. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet for more weeks in review, and I'll see you guys next week.